Rated M for mature.
Hello my potato-covered lizards, welcome back. Let's play Persona 3 FES, and today we're going to do something very special, because off-screen I got to level 52, and if you ever played this game before, level 52 is a very important time. You know why? Well, I can't really explain to you, but that is not the point. Level 52, basically, we get a very, very stupidly powerful persona that we can summon whenever the dump we want. We're going to need an Apsaurus and an Angel, though, to beckon him forth into our soul. So we're going to get those people really quickly. And where is Angel? Right there. So the first thing we need to do is we need to fuse a Fool. Now, why are we fusing the Fool? Well, he's going to have something that is going to resist ice. The only weakness this new persona has is ice. So essentially, if we make him resistant, or at least be able to dodge ice, we'll be sitting pretty essentially. You know, we're going to fuse this slime up really quickly. So this slime is the missing link. I never got another Fool persona. Fool personas, if I haven't mentioned before, don't necessarily excel at much, yet they can inherit any ability. The way that inheriting stuff works, and this really doesn't matter, I already have the persona that I wanted already fused up and have the desired abilities, even though I might be able to get a better one. Heck, I might as well just cut. Let's just get rid of that. And allowed a sharp cry. Oh my, that doesn't really affect me at all. Next, we're going to need to summon a Legion from the Compendium. Yes, Legions are pretty easy to find. They're just around Tartarus. They're not really that tough, and no, I didn't want to accept a request. I want to go and pick this dude up. We have tons of yen right now, like 1 million, so I think we'll be okay. Alright, let's fuse personas again, and after we're done this, we're going to combine with Vasuki, so that's going to be pretty rad. So we're going to take the Legion, the Slime, and Ose to make Dekarabi, who is, I don't want those skills. Are there any skills that I'd want? Huh. I could take Rebellion. No, this will be fine. So essentially, Dekarabi gets Evade Ice. I want Evade Ice, because I do not want to get hit with ice attacks, obviously. I keep hitting the L and R buttons on my PS3 controller, and it is extremely loud. I apologize for that, even though I just did it a whole bunch of times. And don't let that magic stat confuse you. It's actually taking my sword into account, so technically it has like 32 magic. A little bit annoying, but nevertheless, we got Evade Ice, which is what we wanted to get. And we will not get his next skill, but that does not really matter. Now, the final fusion that we're going to be doing before we go take on the next boss of the game, we got a Dekarabi with the Hanged, which is Vasuki, to make Cert, the extremely powerful persona. This guy is, could I get Megiddo and that? No, I think it's only 3 skills, whatever. That's good enough. This guy is insane. He gets the strongest fire attack in the game, without doubt. He also gets Fire Amp and Fire Boost in the same level of moveset. Very, very strong persona. He is of Nordic descent. He's kind of like this fire giant, and is really popular. No, we're not going to let Deathbound change, because that doesn't really sound very good. And we're going to get Marigadine, which is pretty nice. And yeah, level 58 is when he gets Ragnarok. If we use him to defeat the next boss, though, that's actually going to come a lot faster than you think, actually. So that'll be pretty good. Well, that being said, we are finally ready to take on the next boss, the final boss. We're already here. I'm just joking. But it does not matter. We have Cert, and I'm actually looking forward to this, because in my opinion, the next boss fight is extremely cool. So without further ado, that's all the persona fusing I wanted to do. Let's put Succubus, though, in our starting lineup, since she has that auto Terakaja. And let's head to the dorm and go to sleep tonight, since we have a long day ahead of us tomorrow. Tonight, the full moon will be full, and a powerful shadow will appear. The final battle is nearly upon you. You decide to stay home today and conserve your strength.
I found it. It's currently at the south end of the Moonlight Bridge. The 12th and final shadow.
This is it.
And as we expected, there are 2 persona users nearby. Strega.
They know this is their last chance. Even though we were expecting this, we should still be careful.
Those bastards.
Saves us the trouble of looking for him.
You've all done a fine job up to this point. This will be our last operation. Let's all come back safely.
And alright, here we go. The last shadow. We should be very careful in planning our team. I do recommend bringing Yukari and Junpei though, as their skills are going to be very helpful here. And Akiko has a lot of HP too. Granted, Mitsuru is pretty good, but one of the things we're about to fight does use a couple of fire skills, so we may need to watch out for that. And alright, we're ready to go. Let's go, Fuka. The final battle is ahead of us. The final battle has arrived at last. But first, there are two powerful adversaries we must contend against. Moonlight Bridge, South End.
You know the significance of today, do you not? You claim you hunt the shadows to prevent the disaster they bring. Yet countless lives are lost each day without their intervention. The power we wield is not itself evil. You cannot deny that. So why don't you just admit it? You do not wish to eliminate the Dark Hour. You are merely deceiving yourselves. Look within yourselves, and you shall see. You are indeed foolish children. Erasing the Dark Hour is the same as erasing yourselves. Is even that beyond your comprehension? As I believed, our goals are irreconcilable. Jin.
Forget these maggots.
Fate shall decide who will prevail. Come.
This is it. We finally have a chance to take on Strega. Now, yeah, you have to fight Jin and Takaya at the same time. However, I would highly recommend you focus down Jin, because he uses fire attacks and that is really stinking annoying. First thing we're going to do, we're going to hit him with a Zeodyne and scan him. The Zeodyne should do a hefty amount of damage. Wow, almost 200 damage. We're using Cert. I'm sure we do even more. Now, none of these guys, in my opinion, does really anything too scary. And hey, Junpei has Blade Fury. Heck yeah! He can do a ton of damage, even though one of them missed. And yeah, he is of the Fortune and repels fire, so watch out for that. Good thing, well, Junpei's their only fire user, and, well, he hardly does that.
Now you shall be judged.
Oh no, he's gonna use the Zeodyne attack. Ah, that is a very odd-looking persona. Now, Jin basically... No, oh gosh.
Playtime's over, kids. It's time for the real deal.
Now, Jin's turn is not as threatening. He has a very odd-looking persona, but his attacks aren't as deadly, and gosh dang, he just had to get a one-hit KO. That's slightly annoying. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into Cert, who is level 57 of crying out loud, and use an item to bring Yukari back to life, since that was honestly just RNG that Mudo would actually affect her, so... Not really a big deal, and unfortunately Junpei missed that turn as well. Kind of a setback, but not a big deal. Okay. Jin is already at half HP. That is definitely a good sign. And why are you focusing Yukari? Oh, yeah, actually me? Pff, I'm okay with that.
There's no cure for stupidity.
That is true, but in my opinion, that applies to you more than it does to my group. And okay, they really must dislike Yukari. Granted, that probably is the correct strategy if they were to beat us. Just focus down our healer or our main character. And okay, well, what the heck was that, Jin? Jin is weird. I like how he dances though to the song. Kind of cool. Anyway, so we're going to put Yukari to heal and support, and then we're going to well, if we do that, he'll absorb it. So let's try a Deathbound and see how much damage that could do. Okay, come on, Cert. Oh gosh, 323 damage. Are you kidding me? That's insane. Oh my gosh, this may be over faster than I thought. Goodness, I was not expecting that.
Careful, the enemy's strong against...
It appears you have more than just luck on your side. So be it!
What's he gonna do? Oh no, a Bufu down. This is primarily why we wanted that evade ice. Oh gosh, he went for Akihiko. Well, that's actually kind of good. Come on, Yukari, we really need a heal. We really need a big heal.
Shit! These guys are tougher than I thought.
Darn right we are, and here comes the Mudun. Very, very aggravating. Hopefully it will not connect on Junpei, and he will die in one hit. Yeah, he missed. Awesome. Ah, yes, thank you, Yukari. She's going to set out the Medirama. It's going to heal us all pretty much up to full, so that'll be pretty good. And okay, so far we're doing great. Our Auto Turakaja went down, which is slightly annoying, but let's do another Deathbound and see if that can't kill Jin. Most likely it will. It connects, and whoop, he has like no HP left. And Junpei is going to do the final blow. Yeah, too bad he didn't throw his grenade attack. It probably would have helped us, and wow, he's just dead. Crap. Dang, Junpei, how hard you slice him.
I never imagined that your power would rival ours. Astonishing. Perhaps I misjudged your strength.
The heck you did? And what's this Agidyne gonna do to my core team? No one's even weak to fire. That did nothing to Akihiko. Pathetic. And luckily Yukari is gonna heal me up rather nicely. Thanks, Yukari. Such a doll. So now that Jin has been defeated, there is nothing to stop Cert's rampage. His Agidynes are going to do an absurd amount of damage. 243. Dang. That's a lot of damage, guys. We're just like punching him.
So, this is the power of those whose persona awakened naturally.
Darn right it is. And another Agidyne. Honestly, Strega is a pushover. There's nothing threatening about these guys other than their instant kill attacks. You should have no problem taking them down, honestly. As long as you guys are healed up and a decent level. And you can grab your head all you want, dude. But face it, you're dead. You're not going to survive Cert's next attack unless he dodges it. Crap. I guess that's what I get for being dramatic, but Junpei coming to the rescue, doing more damage than I can do in a single attack. We're gonna finish Strega with one all-out attack. Let's do this. Man, there's not a better way to defeat them than that. And that's it, guys. Strega has been defeated. We also get a ton of EXP, which is very well appreciated.
Damn it! Is their power that different than ours?
Different.
For us, it's not that simple. It has to be forced out. Didn't your pal tell you?
So it was you who was giving Shinji those pills.
You guys don't have the slightest clue what will happen if the Dark Hour disappears, do you? It won't matter for normal people, since they don't remember anything anyway. But for us...
That's enough. Now then. Ordinarily we'd withdraw, but not tonight. This body, as ephemeral as it is worthless without my power. Therefore, only one choice remains. I shall prove my existence here and now. What are you doing?
Don't be so reckless!
Jin?
Sorry, But those are your words, not mine. You win. Looks like you'll get your wish. Go do what you came for.
Wait!
I'd rather die than surrender to you. Take a good look. This is how we live.
They jumped.
What the hell were they thinking?
They chose their own fate. Don't let it faze you.
The operation has only begun. Our true adversary is waiting. Focus on that, all right?
That's right, Mitsuru. There's one more shadow to defeat, and he's right ahead of us. He's apparently flying and not moving. It'll all be over once we defeat it. Well, guys, let's go then.
This is it. I'll do everything in my power to help you. Just promise me that you'll be careful. I think that floating thing is your main target, but it's out of your attack range. Give me a minute. I'll see what I can find out.
Well, unfortunately, Fuka, we do not have a minute, so I might as well explain this boss fight. The reverse hanged man is going to be airborne unless you defeat these 3 idols on the ground. Granted, as long as you have a multi-targeting magic attack, this is extremely easy. However, one of them will always probably block fire, so Cert may not be the best for this, but he's still pretty darn good. Defeat all 3 of them, and the hermits will fall. Pretty simple, actually. Granted, when he's on the ground, he's kind of deadly. So keep that in mind, and there goes the final idol. With that being said, the hermit is going to fall to the ground, and we can do an all-out attack, which I also recommend you do. You might as well, basically. It's going to take him a little bit of time to get up, so you might as well just get one attack in, honestly. Okay, 156 damage. Yeah, this guy is very, very strong. He also has a ton of HP. Not uses skills we shouldn't even have yet, like God's Hand. Crap. Regardless, we have to defeat him. So when Aggie dies, he's going to do 249. Not too terrible. And okay, so we seem to be doing pretty good. I did mess up. I did not use the Succubus's Auto Turricaja. Could have definitely helped us a tiny bit. But despite that, we will take this thing down regardless. And I guess now would be a good time to scan the beast after all, and definitely put Yukari to heal and support, as that is very handy. Another Aggie dying, and yeah, that's pretty much the most damage we're going to do to this guy. He doesn't really resist anything, except Hama and Mudo, so don't worry about that. Yukari's going to heal up Akihiko, and hopefully next turn, heal up Junpei. And hopefully Junpei will actually use his attacks instead of just his auto attacks, but oh well. Next, the reverse hanged man is going to summon a minion, which plays into its, well, symbolism, but we'll get into that a little bit later. This guy's no big deal, but he is kind of a nuisance. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the Mara Gedain and do a ton of damage, both to the boss and the minion that he summoned. And okay, we seem to be doing pretty good so far. Junpei's gonna get healed, and yeah, so far, it's looking pretty good, actually. This is probably my best run so far against this guy. Granted, he's gonna use his most threatening spell, Ashka Arts, which does an obscene amount of damage, and I really hope we would not see. If that crits, Yukari is dead. If that, don't let it crit. If it crits, just revive her. It's very unlucky if that happens, but it can happen, so you have to be prepared. Luckily, Yukari does not have a ton of HP, and you'll heal yourself back up to full. Okay. We're still doing pretty good damage. Luckily, the Hanged Man is still on the ground, which is where we want to keep him. And man, this boss is really morbid. He just, I don't know, he has like a head, but he bends it down so he can put his mask on top of it. It's like really weird. Regardless, another Maragadine, and it's just gonna do so much damage to him. Gosh, Cert at this point in the game is very helpful. He is basically the first persona of maxing a social link. We got this guy through talking to Kenji all throughout this year. And without him, we would not be able to take down this boss. So that's the reason that you do the social links, is to get these extremely powerful personas. And they are extremely helpful. And I keep saying extremely. Regardless, we're going to need some extreme damage to this boss. Dang. So like 700 damage a turn, that's pretty rad, even though I'm pretty sure the minion only had like 500. Not a lot of defense, essentially. And okay, he really just seems to keep repeating himself. He's not doing Ashka arts, which is primarily what he spams. But regardless, we'll be okay. And he's still not flying into the air. I find that very odd. You know, we are getting a tiny bit low on SP, but it will be okay. As long as we can just keep doing a ton of damage to him. We still do have a ton of precious eggs if we start to run out of SP, so we can heal through that. And man, I guess our basic attacks are doing way more damage. Okay, you're just gonna keep summoning these. Oh, there they go. The re-idols are back. The Hanged Man will fly back up into the air and on his crucifix. Yeah, kind of weird. Anyways, we're gonna use another multi-targeting fire attack to take down all the idols except for one, which will always block it. It's always the last one. Regardless, our team can follow up, and oh, he's like, oh, I'm starting to fall. Even though, like, he obviously can stay up there despite having these idols on the ground. Because before the boss fight started, he was flying up in the air from far away, but hey, whatever. And yet again, we defeat the idols, and he will fall to the ground. Not so much the Hanged Man anymore, you're more like the Fallen Man. Ha! It doesn't matter. Shadows can hear humor anyways, so. 167 damage coming in, and Aki-Ego's gonna get a crit and do another 150. Dang! Actually, that wasn't a crit, that was just like his advanced attack. But apparently, he's just gonna fly back up anyways. Okay, game. Whatever. Goodness. Anyways, it's gonna repeat the same process. Essentially, as long as you can survive his Ashka arts, you should be okay. And oh no, we missed. That is extremely unfortunate. It's gonna take much longer to take down these idols now. But luckily, Yukari has Magorilla, which will do around 130, actually 260 in total. But then Junpei comes out of nowhere and just slices it in half. Man, you gotta love Junpei. So the Hanged Man is gonna get knocked down once again, as long as this attack does not miss. Awesome. So, my team is pretty good against this guy. I don't know about you, but we're pretty tanky. We have like the two squishy mages and me and Yukari, and then we have the front line. That's Junpei and Aki-Ego. Pretty nice, not gonna lie. And our all-out attack combined is only gonna do 150, but that's okay. And Ashka arts, oh gosh, survive it. Thank you. Gosh. See, I have a ton of HP too. That just shows how powerful this boss is. He's without a doubt the strongest reverse shadow boss. And the Medirama is still gonna come through. Luckily, Yukari still has a ton of her SP. We're doing okay. We're doing fine. He's luckily on the ground. And, oh no, Junpei missed. Crap. That's like a 6% chance of happening. Actually, no, it's like a 16, I think. Something like that. And he's going to summon more. Oh, okay. He's just going to summon his little brother. Hey guys, what's going on? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We don't really need Junpei to do that much damage. He's just there for support and to sometimes do physical attacks. Unfortunately, I missed the boss, which is slightly annoying, but it's okay. We still have Agidine, which is single target, but it will still get us through this battle. Luckily, Junpei picked himself up, and we're ready to go. Come on. Okay, 100 damage. Now, please do not summon more idols. That would be extremely aggravating. Oh, gosh, dang it. So annoying, dude. Oh, he's, like, drooping down. Heck, we can probably just jump up there and get him if we really wanted to. Regardless, we're going to repeat the same step. And, man, I'm really running low on SP. Gosh, I missed 2 this time. Are you kidding me? Ugh. So aggravating. We'll be alright, we'll be alright, just hang in there. Yukari just said hang in there before I actually even said it, because she says it all the time, and come on guys. Alright, sit. Junpei's gonna use Blade Fury. Ugh. Unfortunately not do enough damage. Crap. Luckily, Aki-Ego's gonna be cleanup duty, and we just have one more of these guys to take down. I'm gonna save my... What, really? Agilo? Really? That's all you're gonna do? Oh, he's gonna summon another one. Crap. I did not expect that to happen. Slightly annoying. It's okay, though. I don't have enough SP to do my multi-targeting attack. but that's alright. I'm actually going to use this turn, though, to... Let's use a Snuff Soul. It's not going to be a lot of SP, but it'll be enough to use at least another Maragadine. Alright, Magarula is going to not kill the one in the front at all. But luckily, Junpei is going to come out of nowhere and knock it down. That does work for the boss. Is going to fall down despite having the minion, which is very handy. But we cannot do an all-out attack because his little minion is still there. We unfortunately have to dispose of him. Okay, they're slashing it. Oh, that really didn't do much now, did it? He's going to summon another one. Now, getting these does count as getting... Oh my gosh, he's going to fly up again. This boss fight is so stinking aggravating. Ugh! Goodness. Alright, hopefully this time Maragadine will not miss and hit every single target except the one on the far left. And wow, that was a lot of damage. Goodness. There is a max amount of EXP that this boss can give you. Originally, I thought this would be the best grinding spot in the game if the boss just keeps spawning minions for you to kill and you keep getting EXP, but unfortunately there's a cap on that, so that kind of sucks. But regardless, we are now have destroyed all of his stinking minions. He's not even attacking us anymore with Ashkar. It's kind of like annoying, but regardless, we're going to use one more all-out attack, and that's going to be my turn next. Hopefully we can defeat this foe. Gosh, okay. Gosh, he's so low. Okay, God's hand. Is it going for it? It's going for me. Don't knock me down. Perfect. This should be the final blow against the final reverse shadow. Hanged man. Let's see, is it going to do enough damage? No, it didn't. But hey, I was trying to be dramatic. I think it's only fitting that Junpei gets to destroy the last shadow after all. Actually, no. I think it's going to be Akihiko. Dang. What a way to finish him, dude. And that's it. The final shadow has been defeated. And we're going to get a second level up. And I believe, yes, Cert is now going to have access to Ragnarok, the strongest fire attack in the game.